Hello, my name is Oladipo Onyeko, and I was a project leader for Fusion Consultancy in Enactus UE. And one of the projects that I worked on was a social project for a radio station where we're tasked to create a sustainable revenue structure for the radio station. And what the project was one of the projects that made it through to the semi-finals of the Enactus competition in 2013. And then I remember we won two other awards from Wilkinson and Enterprise Rentical during the competition as well. Um, Briefly, I'd like to speak on a few things. So, what do I think Enactus has provided me? Well, I'll say Enactus has provided me with the ability to be able to found solution to problems in my local environment. So it gives me this creative thinking mind to actually think of a solution, to just provide a solution to a particular problem, be it social or economic, around my environment. It has also helped me to work in a team. I remember my team was made up of people from three different continents, and then we all had different cultural backgrounds and then beliefs. But the main thing was to bring all of this together to achieve a common goal. Thirdly, another thing that Naxos has provided me is the ability to strive for something just bigger than me, something greater than me, something beyond just what I can see. So, for example, while I was working with the 150 volunteers in the radio station, I always had this at the back of my mind that someday one of these volunteers is going to leave here as a result of what I've done, and then it's going to just maybe next 20 years start up a very massive radio corporation, something as big as the CNN network or the BBC radio. So it's just really as a result of what I have done. And lastly, Enactus has provided me with a development of skills like my networking skills, organizational skills, problem solving skills, communication skills, and presentation skills. So all of this kind of skills, I had to use them one way or the other, either while I was relating with the UE alumni, or my business advisors, or my team members, or the stakeholders in the radio station. So all these kind of skills had its part to play. I'll answer the second question, which is what why will I recommend Enactus? Well, why will I recommend Enactus? To be honest, Enactus seems to be the only organization that I think I know of in any higher education that provides you with the skill that makes you a successful entrepreneur, a successful employee, or an employer. So if you're going to be working in a non-governmental organization or a real profit-making organization, so Enactus kind of combines all of this things together. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, there is something you can take out of it. So the ability to always see beyond your present situation, look around the environment, create a solution, a long-term effect of it. Enactus provides you that. It also provides you with a complement with a skill of presentation, communication, problem solving, networking, all of this. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to be an employee, all of this, you require one of the skills to be a successful one. So another thing I would recommend in Enactus is that it gives you the sense of fulfillment after every single project, especially if it's a social project. You kind of feel that you kind of impacted life. You've increased the standard of living of a family of five, and in turn that's going to, it has this replicating effect as well on the quality of life of somebody, and that person will be able to increase the quality of life of another person. So it kind of gives you that sense of fulfillment. And my last question is what would I do differently if I was in Enactus? Well, I'd say what would I do differently, because what will I do differently would be, I think I'll probably take part in a couple of the social events that my team members organize. So I kind of call out a couple of them, but I think I wish I did take part in a couple of them, because it would have helped me to know my team members more and then socialize with them more basically. But I get that's it basically. Enactus is a place I think I would want anyone to be. It's a good place to be. Cheers.